The second Trump administration now underway. Good evening to you. I'm Reuben Jones on a special edition of Capitol Tonight from our nation's capital. On his first day in office, President Donald Trump issued a sweeping set of executive orders. I believe Biden's helicopter just flew over the White House, kind of took a pause. Some of Trump's comments directly echo messaging not from the United States, but rather Russia. Trump also said this week that Zelensky is very unpopular with an approval rating of 4%. Well, it is true that Zelensky's approval rating has dropped, but according to a report released just on Wednesday, Zelensky retains a fairly high level of public trust. Now, while some of the origins of rumors are hard to pinpoint, some are being amplified by politicians, including former President Donald Trump. Trump is right that FEMA does offer $750 to storm victims, but context here is important. It's only one type of help. I want to show our viewers a photo right now, and you can see a chunk has really just been taken out of that thoroughway. What are the plans, given this is a federal road, to make people be able to still get through this area, given what we see? Carol, it is a surreal scene here in a hot and humid downtown Miami. All of this amidst a moment in history that looks a lot more like a rally and a parade for the former president. Let's talk about the vice presidential pick, J.D. Vance. Very excited, but very little political experience. Only 2 years in the Senate. Does that concern you at all? Caroline, Trump himself has praised authoritarian dictators like Kim Jong-un and Vladimir Putin. How do you reassure people he doesn't go through on what some might say are authoritarian impulses? We don't really have a clear sense, when you look at the state of North Carolina, how many Ukrainian refugees are currently in the state. Is that right? Last night, we brought you some of the executive orders Donald Trump has already signed, but there are dozens, and frankly, we're not going to be able to fit all of them into the 22 minutes I have for you tonight. But I want to focus in on a few of these orders. Trump campaigned on pardons, but even as vice president, J.D. Vance said just earlier this month that January 6 participants who committed violence should, quote, obviously not be pardoned. A good portion of the people who were charged with assaulting or resisting law enforcement.
Look, the voters on November 5th of last year, they understood all of this.
Do you worry, though, that it sends a message for these people who were charged with hurting law enforcement? Any chance you had discussions with Senator Budd or Tillis just a few minutes ago about that?
On Medicaid expansion, we didn't.